Thank you very much, dear colleagues on the dais, ladies and gentlemen. Wonderful good morning to all of you, and in particular to those who have taken the trouble to come a long way, traveling not only hours but even days to come here and join us for this second international conference on grid integration of renewable energy. It gives me great pleasure to be here with you today. First of all, because this is a conference with outstanding professionals, with selected experts from all over the world for our panels, but also, and even more, an audience with professional scientists, scholars, practitioners. So it's a great meeting, and I'm very much looking forward to a very vibrant interaction between the panelists and the audience later today and in the following 2 days. It gives me also a great pleasure to be here with you today because, in fact, this conference is part of a success story which started 2 years ago with the first international conference on grid integration of renewable energy, and the overwhelming response that we had on the last conference is a very solid basis for this second round. This conference is also a fine example of multilateral cooperation. We're very proud to partner in this conference with the Indian Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, with the Indian Ministry of Power, but also, and this is an utmost pleasure, to set up this conference together with our American and British colleagues, and I would like to thank USAID, the UK government and DFED, and of course GIZ, the German Development Cooperation Implementation Organization. Thank you very much for all the endeavor and the efforts in setting up this conference. Now, it's also a great pleasure to be here with you today because, of course, of the topic which is of utmost importance for the development of India and I would say for the future of our planet altogether. And we highly commend the Indian government for its strong commitment to CO2 reductions while shifting to renewable energy. And as we have seen in the previous presentations, India already has very successfully increased the share of renewable energy in the overall energy mix, and we have good reason to think that and believe that this share will increase in the upcoming years even more. Now, we've also learned that the generation of power and renewable is one thing, but the other thing is how to bring this energy from renewable sources to the consumer. That this is a rather complex and complicated issue because the grid as it exists today is predominantly designed for thermal energy. It's a complex challenge, but the good news is that India is not the first country facing this challenge and not the only country on this planet and facing this challenge. And that's why this conference is so important, to give you the opportunity to exchange experience, to build on best practices in the various countries, and to have the maximum scientific and practical input to find the best solutions. Germany is in particular committed to share its experience and assist India on this very important path. And we are doing this on the one hand with technical assistance that is mainly conducted by GIZ, technical assistance amounting to 18 million euros, and that brings us to 140 crore rupees, technical assistance how to do it, but also financial assistance with subsidized interest loans amounting to 1.4 billion euros, which brings us to 350,000 crore rupees. These are subsidized interest loans that enable India to invest into this grid integration of renewable energy. Now, in order to match the Indian expectations regarding our German expertise and assistance on the one hand, and also specify what Germany can deliver on these issues, we have set up, and in fact these things are assessed and discussed within the Indo-German Energy Forum. It's a multi-layered setup which has done a tremendous job all over the past 12 years, and I would like to take the opportunity to congratulate the director and co-director of this bilateral Indo-German Energy Forum, Mr. Anil Kumar Bellari and Mr. Tobias Winter, who indeed have done a tremendous, importantly job during the past 12 years. On this happy note, let me wish all of you an inspiring conference, fruitful interaction, good discussions, new partnerships, new friendships, and most importantly, good and smart solutions for the challenges of integrating renewable energy in the overall grid system of India. Thank you very much.